What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I'm back with another video. Today I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, man, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, I am back with another weekly sneaker rotation. This should be week 44 to the best of my knowledge, and if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Now, y'all know I started this series off at the beginning of the year in 2023, and here we are. It's already week 44, right? Okay, and officially we are in the month of November at this point, man. So pretty much, if you think about it, we literally got one more month left of like sneakers for 2023, and then we're gonna be rolling right into 2024 and keeping the party started, man. So if you want to get like an early look or a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned down in the comment section and it is free to sign up. Just want to build back the true sneaker community, man. So without further ado, and I'm gonna stop rambling, man, let's just go ahead and just drive right into this weekly sneaker rotation. Now, y'all know I end things off on a Friday and pick things right back up on a Saturday, man. So pretty much at this point, y'all should know Saturday, I had picked up the Cherry 12, so I was very happy to do that. So y'all should already know when I stepped in, I thought about being cliche and just wearing 12s, but I chose not to be cliche. So I stepped out on Saturday and none other than the Playoff 8s, man. I think this is the first time I was actually officially wearing this shoe. Not necessarily for the first time, because y'all know I dropped the on feet for these guys, but I would say first time wearing them just out and about, man. And these guys super duper comfortable, and to be honest, man, I really liked how these joints fit. Had to definitely get these guys broken in a little bit. A little stiff, but not uncomfortable stiff, if that makes sense, right? Okay, so this was my Saturday shoe, man. All black, and y'all know I'm a major sucker for red. You can't really go wrong with that, man. So I love like just how the color palette is on the back of these joints. On the bottom and even inside, it kind of gives me like ugly sweater vibes, but I'm not really mad at that. Okay, so I know a lot of people were kind of on the fence about these guys right here, but definitely a shoe. Anything kind of playoff wise, I always try my very best to add it in my collection, man. So pretty much Saturday, this was my shoe that I used to pick up those Cherry 12s. Definitely a shoe that I was definitely looking forward to having in the collection, man. So pretty much this was my Saturday shoe. Now, we're gonna move right along onto Sunday. At this point, you know the kid try his very best to relax on the weekend, but sometimes when there's things to do, there's things to do. And you know me, man, I don't like to just sit around. So pretty much, I actually did get a chance to actually catch a break and just relax and just kind of watch some TV, man. So other than that, I was pretty much in the crib on Sunday in these Yeezy Slides pure colorway. Yes, these things are probably should be throwing to the dogs to chew on at this point, but again, this is just like my go-to beater shoe when I'm around the crib. Maybe run to the store here and there, but for the most part, I'm in the crib just relaxing, man. You know, just trying my very best to just prepare myself for the work week. And then definitely this work week was gonna be, which I already knew. Coming from Friday, I already knew that starting it was going to be a steady week, and I had a very, very busy work week, so I definitely wanted to relax. It was kind of what I would like to call the quiet before the storm, right? Okay, so pretty much this was my Sunday shoe. Now I'm gonna move right along on to Monday to start that busy work week, and here we are, man. So pretty much on Monday, the kid stepped in and none other than the Air Jordan 7 Hairs. Shoe that I don't wear enough, and I low-key, I'm scared to clean these guys. They are dirty, but I'm scared to really clean them because I already know it's that type of material. You don't want to get wet in the first place. And what I did to these back in the day, I don't know, man. I've had these joints for quite some time. In fact, these joints dropped back in 2014. Actually, it's got a 2015 date on there, so probably closer to 2015. Actually, if it's got the production date between that and 2015, these had to drop in 2015. So that's how long I've had these guys, man. Definitely still in good condition, but you can tell, like, yeah, back then, man, I just wore my sneakers, and I still do, but I mean, as far as like just sitting down and cleaning them, actually the last shoe I cleaned was probably the last shoe I just bought, not brand new, but the Jordan I bought used. You guys should already know about that already, but pretty much this was my Monday shoe, was the Air Jordan 7 Hairs. All right, cool. Now we're gonna move right along again on to Tuesday. Again, right back to work. Still a steady day, right? But a kid, man. It seems like sometimes the work, when it's steady, it's cool, but some days are busier than others, and I think we all anticipate that probably no matter where you work, man. So anyway, come in on Tuesday, I was in the Bordeaux 7s, man. Now these joints right here, another oldie but goodie, and I believe this was 2015 as well. Don't quote me, I can double check the date. Most definitely 2015, just like I kind of figured. Some of this stuff I just remember buying it, right? Okay, but a shoe that I definitely had to have in the collection, man. I like this shoe, and honestly, I could wear this shoe probably every day for a work shoe if I really wanted to, because I just feel like it's one of those, this is a great neutral colorway shoe because of that gray and black and that little hint of like purple on this joint. This is a very versatile shoe, whether you realize it or not. Definitely a shoe where sometimes this used to be the shoe I just used to just wear errands in, man. But now, you know, what you got more, as the collection grows, you have more options. In fact, at this point, even the people I work with are like, man, it seems like you're wearing a different shoe every single day. And it's like, I mean, I've been collecting for a minute, man, and I think y'all can see that by now. But anyway, this was my shoe that I wore on Tuesday, was the Bordeaux 7s, man. In fact, man, I think back in the day, I even had that tape down here in the bottom where I didn't want the inside of this joint, the Nike logo, to come off. But I mean, it is what it is, not gonna take it off. That's like an old school thing we did back in the day, man. But other than that, this was my Tuesday shoe. Now we're gonna move right along on to Wednesday, man. Pretty much right back into work. Shoes that I don't wear enough, and I used to wait for a minute, like a special occasion, to wear this shoe, but it's gotten to the point where if I do that, I would probably wear none of my shoes, man. So at this point, if the fit goes with it and it works, I'm gonna rock the shoe. So anyway, on Wednesday, the kid stepped right back into work, and I was in none other than the Champagne 8. Now this was actually a part of a pack, right? And it was a confetti colorway that dropped along next to the guy, the black pair. I used to often, like when it first dropped, I used to want both, right? And then it got to the point where I'm like, yo, I really only like this pair, right? Okay, now I did catch these mugs for retail, and I think that's kind of what they go for now. And you can tell low key, and I don't know if the camera's gonna do this any justice, I used to wear these joints to the barber shop, bro, like no cap. But these joints looks like they were produced in 2016, so that's probably when I copped these guys, but I had to have them, man. And y'all know me, with my 8s, I always rock them with the wings loose. Now this one right here, I think it says World Champions again and again. So that's what's written on the side of these wings. If the camera's gonna do this any justice, maybe not. But I always wear my wings very open, man. So pretty much, if y'all haven't figured out by now, and I probably told y'all this time and time again, one of the things about me, I'm a major sucker for gold. And this has it, right? And it's not the typical like white and gold, typical black and gold. This is like a sail, right? And whenever you take a picture of these and the light hit it just right, these joints, especially if you're stepping out at night, this is a good versatile shoe for stepping out at night if you want to look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think overall, the 8s don't get enough credit, and then just like the little details, like this fingerprinting on the shoe. I don't know if this camera's gonna do this any justice. I think we're gonna get a little bit of focus action right here. The details on this shoe is immaculate, man. One of my favorite things about this shoe is the fingerprints that's hidden on there. But anyway, man, this was my Wednesday shoe, was the Champagne 8s, man. I had to have these in the collection, man. So anyway, I'm gonna move right along on to Thursday, right back into work. Y'all know I work a full-time job, ain't no days off. In fact, I definitely need to take some days off because me and my coworker was talking about some other stuff, this, that, and the third. But anyway, man, we're gonna move right along on to Thursday. I stepped in none other than the Grape 8s, right? Okay, almost positive it's called the Grape 8s, right? I'm gonna, like, don't quote me on the name because sometimes I be forgetting, but that's what we call these. These were the Grape 8s, if I'm not mistaken, right? These joints I've had for quite some time. In fact, when these joints re-released, these mugs actually sat on finish line for quite some time. Like I said, 8s don't really get enough love. Another thing 8s don't get enough credit for is the comfortability that these joints bring, right? Okay, one of my favorite shoes in my collection. You know what? It's not the Grape 8s. This is the Aqua 8s. I don't know why I wanted to call them greats. See, so many names, but you see, like, my brain, low-key, pause. I started doing that little, like, my hamster on the wheel saying, nah, that ain't it. Y'all saw how I was looking at shoes like, these ain't the grapes. I'm literally right here, because I know somebody in the comment section was saying, hey, dog, you know them the Aquas, right? Yeah, I know, my bad. But you know, again, keep in mind, none of my content is written down. It's right here. I live this. You know what I'm saying? And it's not no bragging or cars. I live this. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Aqua 8s was I rocked in on Thursday. Super comfortable shoe. Again, black, purple. I'm also a sucker for purple, man. I mean, I know at this point, man, it's hard to say I have a favorite color. I really can't even say I have a favorite color, because if they do a great job on the shoe and it's just fire, it's just fire. I mean, literally, I got yellow shoes behind me, dog. But anyway, man, this was my shoe that I rocked on Thursday, was the Aqua 8. My apologies for the people who, whenever you make a mistake and you say the name wrong and it really like irks them. I get it. Sometimes I watch videos and do the same thing, so I ain't gonna even get mad. But anyway, this was the Aqua 8. I rocked these joints on Thursday. Now, we're gonna move right along on to Friday to close out the show. It is pretty much wintertime / fall time, and feels more like winter. I don't know about in you guys' area. We have hit a major cold front, and yeah, it's chilly, man. So I'm pretty much just rocking pretty much my fall / winter stuff. So anyway, man, step right back into work, because y'all know I work a full-time job, and I stepped in none other than the Air Jordan 6 Travis Scott Olive, right? Okay. Another shoe that I don't wear enough, but I feel like this shoe is the perfect shoe for fall / winter. You can get it off at any point of the year, whether you want to do summertime, you want to do springtime, but I think honestly these times, this is the perfect time for the shoe. Like honestly, I'm not even a major green person, which we can kind of contradict that, because I know Dunks can probably think of some times when I was going to school, I did wear green. In fact, back in the day, man, I wore nothing but like dark colors. I did go through a phase back where they called it emo back then, but I wore nothing but like all black majority of the time. Ironically, now that I've gotten older, you can't catch me in nothing less than a white t-shirt unless I'm at the gym, right? Okay, I know, go figure how I guess we just change over time, you know? You gotta grow. I call this growth, right? Is that what we call it? Growth. But anyway, this is what I rocked on Friday, was the Air Jordan 6 Travis Scott Olive. And you know, it's got the glow dark features on the bottom of this joint. And you know, when they did the British khaki colorway, they just made it better in my opinion, but I think still you gotta like the original colorways too, man. And honestly, y'all know I do the old school way where you take the this lace lock, I always relace my 6s and put the lace lock at the toe area, man. That's just kind of something we did back in the day, and if we did it back in the day, I don't know about the young bucks coming up, man, as I get ready to transition to my old phase. Some stuff I'm just gonna keep with me, man, and that's just what it is. But anyway, this was my Friday shoe. Nike check on the back of these things, you really can't go wrong with it, but this was my Friday shoe. Definitely one of my favorites in my collection that I don't rock enough, but I could probably say that about every shoe. But anyway, this was my Friday shoe, and this should close out this weekly sneaker rotation for this week, man. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comment section if you're feeling these weekly sneaker rotations. Also, let me know what you wore throughout the week as well, because y'all know I do my very best to read the comments and try to stay on top of the comments and see what the guys are rocking throughout the week. And ladies, I just say in general, I just want to see what everybody's rocking, man. But other than that, man, this completes this weekly sneaker rotation for week 44. Other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this thing and start rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.